whether it's writing our goals or just writing our thoughts. And really, here's a 5-minute challenge for you this week. Let's see if we could do it for 5 days. Is at the end of the day, write down the answer to this question. And the question is, what made today better than yesterday? For instance, you watched a great video by Dave Zoller. That could make your day better. But write down what really made the day better. And it could be small things. It could be lunch with a friend. It could be riding your bike. It could be whatever. Whatever it is, write down something. The second thing to write down then is what could make tomorrow better than today? So really just make it up. Those two questions are going to promote this sense of forward progress in your life. And we get forward progress through work and career and accomplishing these goals. But in retirement, we still want to have that forward progress. And it's just going to help make sure that our future continues to get better and better. Now, it's not foolproof, but if you're thinking about what could make your tomorrow great, and then you're actually focusing on that and doing it, that's going to turn your great days into weeks and then into months, into years. The next habit is something that is really one of the most important abilities I think that we have as humans. And if we practice it, it has the ability to improve almost every area of life. And that is gratefulness. Being thankful for what we have, no matter how small, can really improve that mental well-being that we have. Even in difficult times, we still are likely to have some things we could be thankful for. Whether it's things like I can hear these words right now, or I can see the video on the screen right now, or I can move my body, right? I tend to make these things, or I tend to take these things for granted every day, but getting a reminder that really each day, think about things to be thankful for and some just good things in our life and things that, really we've got no control over or we have nothing to do with. We didn't create our ears. You can't make yourself see or hear, but whatever it might be, these are real gifts we just want to recognize. So we're still in the health category here. We just talked about brain health, and now we're going to talk about body health. So the habits of healthy, wealthy retirees, what they do, one of the things is they play, right? We need to have fun and enjoy life. It could be pickleball. It could be just having fun with friends, doing something relational and fun, biking, or, a lot of the stuff of play is with friends and, hiking or tennis or swimming or whatever it might be. We know how to play. It might have been a while, but do something that is considered play that's fun, that you enjoy. And try to remember what you were doing when you were a teenager or younger even, or in your 20s. What were the hobbies that you did? Take those up again. Just explore those and have fun. And the nice thing about play is it also makes us move much of the time. So another habit, though, to think about is just that idea or the action of taking long walks. And you've probably heard the studies detailing all these benefits of taking long walks. So I won't get into all of them, but there are many, many benefits. And then another habit of healthy, wealthy people is that they lift heavy things. So it's not just cardio and walking and things like that, but they also do some form of strength training to prevent osteoporosis and frailty. Now, you may be a ways off from that, but it's never too late to start doing this. And there's many other benefits to actually lifting heavy things. And one tip here is that safety really becomes a priority, right? As you get into your 60s and 70s or more, but you can still lift heavy. And there's this book, not lift heavy, but you can lift heavy things. There's this book called Body by Science by Doug McGuff. And I think it's chapter 11 that's all focused on just seniors and this idea. And his advice is to use weights, but less weight and just make it super slow movements. And his studies show that muscle is built, bone is strengthened, almost even better than what you're used to seeing maybe in the gym of, fast, whatever weightlifting things that they do. So slow movements, Body by Science, interesting book if you want to check that out. Now, the last category of wealthy people is this spiritual or faith wealth. And I'm not sure where you are on the faith journey. So this may only be helpful to a few of you, but it's really a crucial part to so many people's lives. And the first habit here is more of a reminder. And it's that idea that you are part of something bigger than just yourself. And you can actually make an impact no matter how small it may seem. And when we think about making an impact on someone or some cause or something like that, there's that quote that comes to mind, which is, to the world, you may be just one person, but to one person, you may just be the world. So this idea of making small improvements to this big place, if we can really, I see it like this sometimes. If we've got enough people doing these little things to make improvements, in different areas of life, different causes that are important to you, we might actually see some sort of change. So this kind of aligns with that habit of generosity, right? You don't have to have faith to be generous, but some of the most generous retirees I know, they've got the strong relationship with God, and they look to serve and help other people too. And really, they seem to be some of the happiest people that I know. The next habit, though, to think about and practice is that it's a practice of hope. It's easy to just get so discouraged with everything that's happening in the world, or just be anxious about what's going to happen tomorrow. We often lose sight of the positive things that are happening all around us. When it comes to our immediate surrounding life, like the previous habit of knowing that the future is bigger than our past,